Good morning, everyone, and I hope everyone is well and good wherever you are. So, I just want to explain something regarding your Science 2 subject, and there are few some points which you should be clear with the concept, otherwise, it is a little bit confusing only. So, today we'll start the chapter session, okay, with our topic. I want to clarify regarding the overview of cellular respiration, in which glycolysis, where the glucose will convert into pyruvate, and which ultimately goes and form the acetyl CoA. After that, the citric acid cycle will perform, and then electron transport chain. And this is a whole things they'll be continuing processing after step by step, after one by one, and they'll be producing NADH, FADH, ATP in a form of energy, H2O, oxygen, CO2. Everything, all these are products by which they are producing these chemical reaction. Okay, this chemical reaction is an organic, and the living organ inside the living organisms organ takes place. That is here in the cytoplasm. What happens in the form of this glycolysis, or this type of steps, generally glucose whatever they are converting, it also break down under the aerobic condition as well as in the anaerobic condition. But what is the main difference between that? You should be clear with that, because certain sort of question is there which already have been asked in your previous board exams, and also it is in your the syllabus right now, it is there. So it is very important to have a clear idea regarding that. NADH will produce the three molecule of ATP, whereas FADH will produce two molecule of ATP. And if ATP is mentioned in that diagram, then it means only ATP is producing as an energy product. It is very important to know that, though it is not mentioned in your book, I think so. And if you go your higher level with the biology subject or with the science subject, you will come to know that these things, and how much molecule they are producing actually, so that they'll be able to perform in production of energy, this energy currency in human body, right? Now here you can see that on your screen, the cellular respiration in a very simpler representation. The glucose will undergo glycolysis process, whereas it undergoes in aerobic condition where oxygen will be present. Anaerobic, oxygen will be absent, right? So that only they have marked as a cross, and don't get confused, it is have written here present, so it means the anaerobic, the oxygen is present. It is not like that. You just see the mark, the cross mark of the oxygen. Here there is oxygen is present, there is no cross mark. Right now, just look at the thing in aerobic condition, the step by step they have processed and carried out different types of cycles, Krebs cycle and electron transport chain, whereas in anaerobic, lactic acid and alcohol will produce. Here the sentence I took, the whole sentence I'll read out for you people. That is, pyruvate is an important molecule that is present at the intersection of multiple biochemical pathway. It is commonly encountered as one of the end product of glycolysis, which is then transported to the mitochondria for participating the citric acid cycle. In the absence of oxygen, or when oxygen demand outstrips supply, pyruvate can undergo fermentation to produce lactate. Both pyruvate and lactate can be used to regenerate glucose as well. So the sentence what I have mentioned here, it is not mine own sentence, it is a Google search sentence. If you go through that also, through the net also, you can Google it by yourself. You will find out that through the aerobic condition, in a biological term, it is aerobic condition only where glycolysis form pyruvate. And if it undergoes glycolysis undergoes in certain condition for anaerobic anaerobic process, it will form lactate, that is formed through the fermentation process. So don't get confused. And regarding oxidization and deoxidization, or oxidized and deoxidization state, I want to tell you that some of you are still confused with this term, because oxidize, of course, it means that in the presence of oxygen, but it is a partially correct in a terms of biological or biochemical reaction. So in biological reaction, if they have asked which condition, you have to mention in a two form, that is I either aerobic condition or anaerobic condition, right? Whereas oxidize and deoxidation, you can mention it for perfectly for chemical reaction in chemistry subject, right? Based on the chemical reaction, they will perform the formation of the product in that which type of condition or which type of a state if they asked, that will be your answer in a form of oxidize or deoxidization process. Okay, but in if they have asked in a form of biological or biochemical reaction, you have to mention the glycolysis form pyruvate in aerobic condition. Okay, anaerobic in if lactate or lactic acid is there, then it will be anaerobic. I hope I made this point clear for everyone. And at last I want to thank you everyone. So I hope that you people will do your self study with all the topics, complete your assignment whatever has been given, practice your sample paper, that is very important. And of course, good luck to everyone. Thank you so much for being in my class. Thank you.